TheSmartLocal.com.
As Singaporeans, we sometimes have slightly sensitive cultural or stereotypical questions that we wish to ask our friends of other races but might be too shy to ask. So, we have consolidated some questions that we crowdsourced from around the office anonymously and we will respond to them.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Ask TSL, and today we'll be answering some uncomfortable questions about race and religion. Are you guys ready? I'm nervous, but let's go. First question, is it true that Muslim ladies are not allowed to wear tight-fitting clothes and paint their nails? Yeah, I think as far as I know, this is true. If you are very strict about your religion and your beliefs, I would say one of the things about religion, especially nowadays, especially we live in the modern times, it's become a little bit more dependent on your personal beliefs, your personal relationship with your religion. If you are a very traditional Muslim, then this would be true. In terms of painting nails, there's also now wudu-friendly nails. Part of the process of preparing for prayers is the ablution process, which is where you have to wash yourself. One of the things that you can't have is painted nails. Wudu-friendly nail polish, right, is the water can penetrate through the nail polish. It's like that. I don't know what the technology is, but I have seen this around. And also again, like in terms of like tight fitting clothes, the more traditional Muslim ladies would be, would prefer to wear looser fitting clothes. They don't want to showcase too much of their figure.
Why is gold jewelry so popular among Indian ladies? Firstly, I think the gold color complements the brown skin tone. Okay, firstly.
We love that.
But also, from what I heard from like my grandparents, right, is that in the olden days, gold was a lot more affordable. And they always felt like it's a good investment. They would buy gold jewelry all the time. And they'll keep it at home, and then it's passed down in the generation. And gold value kind of increases over time.
Yes.
So as years go by, from what I've heard in my family is that we exchange the gold, we top up a little bit more, and we get the latest designs, and we keep it. So it just keeps going on and on and on. Wow. It's not only just like a luxury item, but it's seen as wealth. Sometimes you go to weddings, right? Then you see that one, wow, walking gold store. Like macam jewelry stores, like my whole family. Sometimes you just be like, okay, but I guess it's what they have, they want to flaunt it.
This is a funny question.
I see it. Okay. Why are my Chinese friends so bad at their mother tongue? I know, right? What do you mean? No, legit. I just think of my friend circle, right? I just speak like half of them. I think they all like cannot speak Mandarin very well lah.
Right.
Yeah, or like they're not very fluent at it. Chinese is like honestly quite hard lah. Also because I feel in Singapore you can get away with just speaking English.
For sure.
That's why a lot of our generation people, right, they'll be like, go out, just talk English lah, right? You don't exactly have to talk English unless it's to the like Cai Fan store auntie. And I think for a lot of people, Mandarin is like up to a certain stage, right? Like you go to like maybe uni, you don't need to use Chinese anymore. Yeah, and also if you don't speak Chinese at home, like if you're an English speaking family, right, then all the more you won't use Chinese.
I'm gonna say it's not only exclusively for Chinese people, right? I think anybody who has a second language or mother tongue, if you don't use it at home, you will very easily lose it, right? I can speak Malay in a casual setting, but if you were to tell me to put me on Surya to read the news, right? Cannot. I can read the teleprompter, can tell you what it means, not sure.
Okay, what exactly is considered quote Eurasian? Is it Angmo mixed blood? Okay, I mean the term Eurasian is European and Asian, right? Like mix of European and Asian. So if I'm not wrong, it's because our ancestors were all from Europe. My son is my brother, right? And then there's also like a couple of other very iconic Eurasian names, like is it the Souza?
Yes.
But those are the ones that are really common in Singapore, and you're associated because technically your lineage or your family line is from Europe. Is it Angmo mixed blood? Yeah, to put it simply, yes. It's basically that, and it's just like because your ancestors have that particular name, it came from that family line. That's about it. For let's just say another race, right? For Chinese, right? Their bloodline is like literally like Chinese, right? But for Eurasians, a lot of times like I think we are mixed with like multiple different like bloodlines, not just particularly like Europe and like Chinese or Europe and like something. Because in my DNA test, I have like Southeast Asian blood from like across the region.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not just like one concentrated area.
This is difficult. The question is, what if you go overseas and can't find halal food to consume? I think generally, of course, it is advisable that you eat halal food wherever you go, anywhere you go. Nowadays, the internet is so accessible, there is a way to hopefully find some halal food. Some people would choose not to travel to that location. If you personally are a little bit more not so conscious, there are ways around it. For example, you can find things like vegetarian food, possibly. Like, you know, you don't eat any meats.
Yeah.
Some people would choose to eat like fish, for example, like seafood.
Yeah,
Up to you lah.
I love this
Question.
Very cute.
Why do Indian Bollywood movies have so much singing and dancing?
My question is, why cannot?
Okay, let me just educate you all real quick.
Quick.
Yeah.
You
So
got this.
Indian Bollywood movies. So Bollywood means Hindi movies.
Yeah.
Okay. We have Collywood, Tollywood, Mollywood.
Okay, let me guess. Collywood is from Calcutta.
Wrong. Okay, Collywood is Tamil.
Wait,
really?
Yeah.
Bollywood?
Mollywood is Malayalam.
Oh.
Yeah, Tollywood is Telugu.
Wow.
So there's so many.
We don't know any of this.
Yeah.
I was 2 years old.
Okay, now answering the question,
Yes.
why so much of singing and dancing? I think generally Indian culture is filled with singing and dancing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Celebration.
Yeah, it's a very like celebratory thing. It happens all the time. And if you watch movies, be it like any of the language movies, right, you realize that somehow the song will come in either got no sense one. It will just be like they looking at each other and
then the
suddenly
song
got the
start.
music start. Then got one scene where they're just like in the mountains dancing. Then they go back lah. Okay, they fall in love already. You know, that kind of a thing. It's like
Transition.
yeah, it's like a dream sequence.
I love that.
So it's just a part of how these movies are made.
Yeah lah.
And I think I have seen like Tamil movies or Hindi movies with no music and dance before.
for sure.
But it's just like an entire Indian cultural thing that it adds to the oomph of it. If like it doesn't have it, then a bit like weird leh. Like how you watch a movie then got no song and dance. Because
Actually, I don't really understand this one. It says,
I'm sorry, I shocked at the question.
why do some Chinese people not like to shower in the morning? It's a thing, meh?
This is a common thing that people always like to say.
Yes.
Like they like to discuss this.
Correct.
When I was in school, right, don't know why people were asking why they never showered.
Okay, when y'all say this, right?
Yeah.
Is it because you go to school and then like, okay, maybe school time lah, right?
Okay.
And then
Okay.
like all your other Malay or Indian friends got bathed. Then your
Yes.
Chinese,
yeah.
only your Chinese friends never bathed.
Okay, so I think it's something that we've heard while we've grown up.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not something that I don't go to my friends and say, hey, no shower today. Ah. No, I never said that before. People like my Chinese friends last time growing up, they would ask me,
Hey Sandy, how come like your hair wet?
or they'll say like,
Shower in the morning, man.
then I'm like, y'all don't shower in the morning. Ah. Like it's a genuine question, right? Then they're like, yeah lah, shower last night already, what? So you need to shower today morning.
I still have friends who say like, shower last night, don't need shower.
Yeah,
in the
that's
morning,
right.
No, but that is not whether what race you are, what?
No,
No.
When
you're minority, right? Yeah.
Okay, what are the reasons why, especially for the Malay Muslim community, the reason why we do shower or wash up in the morning is because we do have to pray.
The reason that one of I still remember, I'll never
please
forget.
say.
She told me, I said,
Morning cold.
right, correct. She said it's 5 a.m. in the morning. How to shower is so cold. I said, I triggered.
In all honesty, I've heard this reason so many times. So many
It's not
damn
like we
times.
know. It's not like
Yeah.
Chinese friends?
Yes.
the stories are coming from our Chinese friends, not other races.
I love how like this question you answer better than me. Because right, I have never like exactly heard this
Because I think like parents will say to kids, like you know, like morning
Correct.
cold, don't bathe,
Yeah.
like bathe at
Correct.
night.
You know why? I
Scary.
think it stems from a Chinese belief about cold. Like
Yeah.
you
Liang.
bathe in cold water is arthritis you get.
No, but it's an interesting thing to note because I feel like as a Chinese, I actually don't hear this as much.
Okay, yeah.
For
of
some
course,
reason.
Of course. So you shower not in the morning?
Sometimes. But a lot of my friends say I never.
I don't know why
It's a
that
running
is running joke for Adrian too. She just never showers, but she actually showers. I've seen her shower when we go overseas. No, not that way, not that way.
How do you choose which mother tongue you want to learn in school? My dad's side, my grandmother is full Chinese. Grandfather is Eurasian. My mom actually took Malay. My dad took Chinese. Yeah, so technically I could have learned Malay as well. So
Can you not take a mother tongue?
If I'm not wrong, cannot. Must choose one.
Yeah.
I just took Chinese because like usually they follow like the father's side.
I don't believe that is true because my brother,
Yeah.
he's married to a Chinese lady. His kid is studying Chinese.
Okay, I wish I learned both though. That would be really good.
Yeah,
Like, I could learn how to
actually.
speak Malay and
Honestly,
Chinese.
Malay is not that difficult to learn.
Why is a mama shop called a mama shop?
I love this question. Such a good question.
I think I know why. Because mama in Tamil, right, means uncle. So for example, the mama shop is downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Their family or like their friends and everything,
Yes.
they'll call them like mama, which
Yes.
is like uncle ma, which is in
uncle,
Tamil.
aunties, that kind of thing, yeah.
So maybe it could have started off with the entire
Yeah.
logic. Hey, why you call him like
right.
mama? You know, and it's like, oh, he's my uncle, what? And he's like, oh, uncle shop, mama shop. So maybe that's why it's that. But I don't know. I've called every kind of provision shop mama shop.
Same.
Yeah.
Very interesting. The question is, why do many Malays enjoy football? Let me answer that question by saying this Malay does not enjoy football. Okay, this question is silly. This is just you're assuming an entire race of people just love football. But I think just to kind of like maybe give potential reasons why, in the kampong days, I think
Okay.
something like football was very easily accessible
Yeah,
as
yeah,
a
yeah.
game lah. And I wouldn't say it's racially linked. I mean, I really don't have the answer lah. I don't like football, so how? You like football? And I also cannot say that Malays are exceptionally talented in football. I don't know. This one is just a stereotype,
You just talent.
right?
Yeah,
Some
like-
Malays are talented fashion designers.
And good
Yeah,
singers.
I mean, always
Like
win
you?
Singapore Idol.
Yeah, yeah.
3 out of 3. Even the final one also Malay win.
Oh,
A
okay.
question many children have asked.
Okay, so the question is, why do Indian women dot their foreheads with black or red dots?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, at one point of time, I'm just gonna admit it, I also wear it because it just looked nice on my face. So it's actually to represent your third eye.
Oh.
Yeah. So what I've heard, I may be wrong. Don't quote me on this, okay? The dots that we place on our forehead is just to represent that because we all have our third eyes, right? And it's to in a way keep you in like a calm and composed manner in a way where, because technically it's said that if your third eye is open, you will see things that you're not supposed to see. A lot of things will be very not balanced. So this is not only just for women, actually men also wear. But they don't wear like the dot that we usually see. They for example, when you go to like, if you ever seen like in prayers or religious thing, we'll put like something on our forehead.
Yes.
It's a very sacred part of your body. The red one is always to represent married women. When Indians get married, they will actually put the powder version of it on their forehead to signify like, okay, you are now married. In like Hindi they call it bindi, in Tamil they call it like potte. There's different ways to say what it is lah.
Why do Chinese families prefer sons over daughters? And is it still very common these days? No.
I'm sure not common.
What?
The
No, it's
what? The
not.
favoritism them strong.
Okay, hold up.
rules.
Okay, so like in the past, I think it's a very known thing lah. There's this term called 重男轻女, right? So it's like think that sons are better than daughters, and also because I think sons carry like the family name.
Yeah.
When you are a daughter, you will marry out into someone else's family,
Yeah.
and then you are like another person's family already, that kind of thing when you're married lah. But for the sons, right, they will still be like within the family ma. Some of the parents will be like, oh, next time when I grow old, who's gonna take care of me? Who's gonna provide for me? So I think that if they think that they have a lot of sons, and only sons, they will have a lot of people to provide for them, I think.
Do you think that Chinese parents, or maybe not Chinese, like in general, parents now don't have favoritism towards their son? They have.
I think
No, okay, let me tell you, it's like you can tell when the parents just have favoritism towards a son. Sometimes when I hear people say, you can only ask him to ask your mother because we ask cannot. It's like the girls cannot ask, but the son ask the mother change hard one.
Have exists.
Let me tell you that this exists even until now in the
Wait,
more
no,
traditional
I agree.
Chinese families. I mean, that's based on my experience with Chinese families. I don't know whether it exists
No,
in
I-
the other races. Also.
I think it's
yes,
not only
probably.
just traditional families, but just generally in families still today.
Yeah.
I know where in even like Indian culture, always my friends will say, oh yeah, like my brother do, they won't say anything. If I do it, it's a
Correct.
problem.
I think I've never really experienced it myself. I think because one of the key things is for Chinese, right, you carry on the family name, but it doesn't
Yeah.
occur for the Malay family because we don't have a family name. It's really like something that as a society, I hope that we are moving out of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of all these things that trickle down
Yeah.
from a long time ago.
Question is, why is it common to see Malays hold their weddings at void decks? Nowadays in the modern era, also Malays go banquet, that kind also same have. Why is it common? How I can surmise the reason why they enjoy holding such a festive occasion in a community facility is because of the Malay culture, right? They value the community.
So
it is correct. It is like that. And like if you go, correct, it's like where you are celebrating with the people who you live around with lah. It's just because in the modern day we don't live in a kampong. The void deck is kind of the next
closest thing, right?
Yeah, the closest alternative to a community space. So sometimes people have it at the CC also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and because it holds that same cultural significance, I would say. So yeah, there you go.
Thank you guys for watching this episode of Ask TSL, and thank you MCCY for making this video possible.
We hope this video has answered some of your questions that you might have had about our friends of different races.
And if you have such questions yourself, you can ask and discuss them in a respectful manner so as to get to know each other rather than assuming.
And if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, ring our notification bell and watch all our videos right over there. Bye!
Bye!